Hey, welcome to the Chronicle YouTube channel. I'm your host, Busta Brown, and I have two extraordinary men with me, Dr. Dr. John Raye, who's a good friend of mine, great friend of Joe Dudley's, very instrumental in the success of Dudley Products, good friend and partner, and also Dr. Frank Robinson, MD.
Real MD.
MD. And what's amazing about their story is that we want to talk about preventive measures, being proactive when it comes to cancer. Yes. Your story is amazing. It's a story that can be biblical.
It is.
Because it's a miracle how you two met 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
At a Black Expo. Just by chance.
Yes, sir.
You were walking in the lobby, heard a young man howling, screaming about black power and the need for black consciousness, which he's very powerful.
Very much so.
Great speaker.
Yes.
And we do need that.
Right.
And it's because of you,
That I'm still here because
John Raye, it's because of you, so many young black men and women are entrepreneurs today.
Right.
So we needed that voice of yours.
Yeah, thank you.
But when you heard it, you were like, who is this man? Take us through that.
Yeah, I was medical director at Jefferson Pilot, and after hours I was walking through downtown Greensboro, and I saw the advertisement for the Black Expo. This was in the fall of 2000. And I went inside and I'm roaming through the aisles and I hear this voice in the corner, flailing arms, bouncing up and down the stage, talking about black empowerment, black economics. And I was quite amazed that I had never heard someone talk like this. This is all right. So anyway, I went up to the stage after he had finished his presentation and I introduced myself. And from that point, we just bonded. We agreed to meet that following week, and we met at the Krispy Kreme at the Dudley building in downtown Greensboro, and we just connected from that point. And
Can you experience, man?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean, good people recognize good people. It's a spiritual thing. And that was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Let's go to that day. Because what we're talking about today is preventive measures, being proactive when it comes to cancer.
Absolutely.
It's taking us out.
Yes,
especially prostate cancer.
Yes.
Taking black men out like that. Charlie Wilson.
Colon.
It's colon cancer.
And prostate.
And prostate cancer. Charlie Wilson's brother passed away. His dad passed away. And now Charlie Wilson, years ago, diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Yes.
Wow.
Talk to us about the story when you knew something was wrong with Dr. John Raye.
Dr. John Raye, at that time I had a part-time practice in addition to my medical director duties. And Dr. Raye came to my office with his wife and complained of a very vague abdominal pain. And after I, of course, did the history and physical examination, determined that it would probably be best served by being evaluated in the emergency room that day, not tomorrow, not next week. So I
and at that point, you were his doctor.
Yes.
He had already brought you on as his doctor.
Yes.
So you knew.
Yes. Something was not quite right. So at that point, I insisted that he go to the emergency room, and he was rather reluctant.
I didn't.
And so I, using some power of persuasion, eventually got him into my car, in 2 blocks, to the emergency room at Moses Car. And at that point, he was evaluated and was deemed to be a candidate for admission to the hospital. And subsequent testing revealed with colonoscopy that there was a colon cancer that was brutal. And shortly thereafter, he underwent surgery, and the rest is history.
And if you wouldn't have caught this, this is years ago. If you hadn't come to that expo, heard his voice, God led you to him that day, because you were not there for the Black Expo. You're just hanging out in Greensboro.
Exactly. Yes.
You saw a sign.
Yes.
Dr. John Raye.
Absolutely.
Time later, you saved this young man's life.
Yes.
I'm here today because
Quite
of
a story.
Dr. Robinson.
Preventive measures.
Yes.
Talk to people that's watching how important it is for black men to go get checked to prevent this colon cancer, this prostate
Yes,
cancer
sir.
that's taken us out. Dr. John Raye, it's been 20 years.
Yes, sir.
And you still,
I'm telling
you know, because normally that doesn't happen.
Right.
Never
What
happened.
have you been doing, Dr. Raye, that
Because-
has been keeping you?
Because of Dr. Frank Robinson, I'm here today.
What are some of the things you do that he's telling you that you must do?
Well, I don't eat the way I used to eat. I changed my whole way of eating. And I don't eat no pork. I don't eat no chicken. And I don't eat no heavy stuff the way I used to eat, because of Dr. Frank Robinson actually saved my life. And that's why I'm still here today, because of this man. And he's a great, but he finished at Rutgers, but he didn't get his MD. That he went had to go overseas.
Dominican
The
Republic.
Dominican Republic.
Then came back.
And came back and got an MD from Rutgers.
Absolutely.
But came to Greensboro in private practice. And then I met him. But I'm here today because of this man.
And let's talk about the importance of men getting checked out.
They don't get that. I had never heard, I didn't know what colon cancer was. I had never had and this is the number one killer of black men is colon and prostate cancer, the number one killer. And I didn't know nothing about none of that stuff until I was diagnosed by Dr. Frank.
Yeah, it's very important from the standpoint that usually there are some signs and symptoms.
Right.
And what are some of those signs?
Right.
Yeah, you can have a change in your stool.
Right.
The caliber of the stool, the size of the stool. If there's blood in the stool.
Right.
Or if the stool is very dark, black even, can sometimes indicate. If you're having any type of abdominal pain or rectal pain, weight loss is one of the perhaps later signs and symptoms that one can have. But the key to it, I think, also is cancer screening, colon cancer screening through either a sigmoidoscopy or, better yet, a colonoscopy.
Right.
There are other less invasive things that one can do in terms of stool for blood. You can do that in your home, and there's a new product out, Cologuard.
Oh my
So there are many ways to sort of be on the front end of diagnosing colon cancer.
Right.
But you have to be observant, you have to be keen to some changes in your own body.
Right.
What's happening? If there's a change in your stool, there's blood in the stool.
Right.
Number 3, very importantly, family history. If there's a family history of colon cancer, there's a family history of colon polyps.
Wow.
All of these things are indicators or things that your physician should be looking at to sort of get a heads up that there's something going on in the colon.
So if something's not feeling right in your body, abdominal pain, stool, get to the doctor right away. How often should us brothers get to the doctor?
You should go at least once a year, beginning. I would think about age 30, absolutely mandatorily. Now, colonoscopy screening, the American Cancer Society has certain guidelines. Certainly, if one has a family history of colon cancer, they need to be screened earlier. If you're asymptomatic, then the guidelines are to start at age 50, although now they're starting to move it down to 45. I would recommend age 45 for African American men and women. Do your stool for occult blood, that is blood that you cannot see. Do that annually. This can be done at home. Or if you're a little bit timid about that, have your physician to do it in the office. It takes less than 5 minutes.
And anything that you recommend that they can do at home, consult with your doctor.
Yes, absolutely.
And you have a book.
Yes.
My Dominican Experience.
Yes,
That's
sir.
When you went there.
Yes, sir.
To get your
Absolutely.
and then you came back.
Yes.
And it's a really good book.
Absolutely.
Thank you for hanging out with me,
Yes.
Dr. Robinson.
No problem at all.
Dr. Raye, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you as always.
Yes, sir.
How do we
Great
get in touch with you? We want to get in touch with you.
You can call me at 770-468-2039 or drop me an email, ferobmd@gmail.com.
But get checked today. Don't wait.
Don't wait.
Do it today.
Do it today.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
See you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.